Mary Helen Dara, Taylor Automotive Family, Women in the Driver's Seat. Why are we here at Camp Miaconda, famously known for Boy Scouting? We're here to talk to a group of young women who are part of the Boy Scout program. Let's go in and talk to these amazing future leaders. Welcome, Scouts from Troop 9263. I cannot tell you how excited I am to speak with you today. So I wanted to get started by asking, what made you want to join the Boy Scouts and how did you feel on your first day?
So I wanted to join Scouting when my brother did it, and my father and my uncles also did it. And on my first day, I was a little nervous and also excited at the same time.
Wonderful. Anyone else want to?
I joined Scouts because of my brother and my dad. I always saw them doing some things. And on my first day, I was really excited because I had all my friends from Girl Scouts there with me, and I just had a lot of fun.
It's wonderful. All right, what's the coolest or most fun activity you've done in Scouting so far?
Camping.
Wonderful. What have you camped in all seasons? Do you camp in the winter?
I camp in cold weather before, and in warm weather.
Wonderful. So you like that?
Yeah.
Now, do you have to cook your own food, or is that brought in?
We will cook our own food sometimes.
Wonderful. Okay, I think someone else would like to answer as well.
One of my favorite activities is I got to go horseback riding
Oh, that's great.
and put my own tent up.
Oh, that's quite an accomplishment.
Definitely going to Sea Base. It was really fun. So
Sea Base, could you explain that for those of us who are not in the know?
it's a high adventure camp in Key West, and it's down on the beach, and there's a whole bunch of different activities that you can do. But we went sailing and snorkeling, and it was really fun.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, you want to?
I would definitely say Sea Base as well. It was an awesome experience. I'd love to do it again. The sailing, sleeping on a boat, snorkeling, seeing all the animals, that was a really amazing experience.
I would probably say PSR, which is Pioneer Scout Reservation. I like it because it's outdoorsy and it's in the kind of the country and away from all the sounds. And it's you with the rest of your girls.
And great stars, I bet.
And it's you go out at night and you're walking the trail and there's no lights, but you look up and there's just a whole sky of dots. It's amazing.
Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome. Well, have you made new friends in Scouting, and how do you help each other during activities and challenges?
Yes, I have made lots of new friends and probably very lifelong friends. And it's just awesome because we'll text each other that if we have problems or have questions, and always help each other through hard times. And it's just, lots of friends.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Anyone else? All right. What's something new you've learned in Scouting that you're really proud of?
Definitely learning how to ride an ATV. That was really fun.
There must be a backstory to that, but
Yeah, I crashed.
but you're here to tell us about it.
Yeah, I was going downhill and it was really muddy, and I just kind of lost control and I ran into a bush.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, but what an adventure. That's great. So that's one of the things about Scouting. I mean, would you have had this opportunity if it hadn't been for?
Most likely not.
Oh, that is great. What advice would you give to other girls your age who want to try something new or do something big like joining Scouting?
I'd say it's really worth it because for $180 a year to be in Scouts, you get to meet a lot of new girls. And it's maybe sometimes you're in your school district and you don't meet a lot of people except the little bubble you've made. So I think Scouting opens you up to new troops, new schools, other girls. And it's you find your people. And Scouting, it's you be out in the wilderness and you find who you are through exploring and adventuring.
some advice I would give to any girls I would want to join is go for it. And there's all sorts of different things. There's like indoor activities, but there's outdoor activities, and there's all sorts of different merit badges.
Oh, that's amazing. And then I think we have another.
Yeah, I would definitely say go for it as well. It's one of the best things I ever did. Learned so much and had so many great experiences from it and met so many great people, and I definitely recommend it, even if you're afraid of it. Just give it a try. You never know.
Well, that is great. Do you want to add anything else? All right. Well, Ace, thank you so much for sharing your scouting experience. And how far do you plan to take scouting? I mean, how far can you go in scouting? That you're part of this troop, correct? And then you want to keep going? You can go through high school or?
Till you're 18, and then you can join the venturing crew until I believe you're 21. I plan to stay in it till I can age out, get my eagle, working on that right now.
Awesome.
So definitely keep
Get
in it
that
for as
eagle.
long as I can.
We will come back when you get that eagle.
I plan on staying until of course after high school and stuff, but then coming back as an adult leader, just to see a bunch of new kids, new faces, have as much fun as I did in scouting.
I also plan on staying until I get my eagle, which I'm currently working on. And there's other badges I'd like to earn. And something I do is Fair Troop. That's something I will stay in Scouts to do. We clean the Fair Troop cleans the Monroe County Fairgrounds.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, again, thank you so much for being with us on Women in the Driver's Seat. And it's just so inspiring to be in front of the future leaders of tomorrow. Thank you again.
Thank you.
What a pleasure it is to be in front of the leaders of Troop 9263 and the phenomenal young ladies that were in the driver's seat just a bit ago. How can we as a community support you and this incredible troop?
So we have quite a few events, and we would love to have people come and attend our events. We also welcome all adult leaders, and we also welcome as many young ladies that want to join Scouts. Our doors are wide open to everyone.
Wonderful. And now you have a brother troop as well. Will you explain that concept?
So we do have a brother troop, and we have quite a few families. So our brother troop is Troop 263, and we have a lot of husband, wives, and boys and girls from the same family that come together. So while the girls we have our own activities and we do our own campouts, we do a lot of our own stuff. However, at times we will come together and camp with our brother troop. So we support each other, and they've been extremely supportive in helping us get started. We've started this troop just 5 years ago, so we're very new, where the boys have been around for about 60 years. So
Yeah,
it's
a little bit
been
of catching up.
a little bit of catching up to do. They've been extremely supportive in helping us get started.
Wonderful. And just one more thing. I mean, I know I was a leader, a Girl Scout leader for 5 years, and I never thought of myself in that role. But what do you say to someone who has that little bit of I wonder if that could be me going on in their mind? What would you say to motivate them to get on board?
I would say, come on out. Come on out and join us. These kids are wonderful. And the good thing about this is the adults get to go on these trips too. So we've gone to Sea Base. We all went to Sea Base this summer. That was a wonderful opportunity for everyone. I've also had the opportunity to go to Philmont and do some hiking. That's great. We're going to Summit Bechtel in 2025. And then we are also looking at potentially going to Northern Tier, which will be cold weather. So we will figure that one out when we get there, but
I love it.
but it's awesome, and the adults go on the trips, and we go camping as well. So we do it all with the girls.
Great. Well, thank you for helping shape the leaders of tomorrow, and we appreciate all that you do for not just your troop, but for strengthening our community. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to thank these amazing young ladies for speaking with us today. Let's hit the road and see who's next in the driver's seat.